So we'll come up to standing when you're ready. We'll do our posture check and then we'll get going. So when you're ready, we just stand with your feet just facing forwards, about hip distance apart. Start to spread your toes, lengthen through the muscles of your legs, and we'll lift the shoulders up and just release them down. So just lifting your chin a little bit. So trying to stack shoulders over hips, hips over knees, and knees over ankles. So we're starting with the head and neck today. So when you're ready, just slowly lower your chin towards your chest, and then lift the chin back up again. We'll do that again, so just slowly lower it down, and then lift it up. We're going to turn to this side, so just turn around towards the right side a little, back to the middle. So just taking it round to where you feel the stretch. And we'll do that once more. And then the other way. Okay, when you're ready, come back to the center. We're just going to start to circle your shoulder now. So we'll just circle one shoulder and then the other shoulder. And then we'll do both of them together. So do that again. So one shoulder, the other one, and both of them together. Okay, this time take a big inhale. We're going to stretch your arms by your sides, and as you breathe out, we're going to lift the arms to level with your shoulders. So breathe in, press them down, and breathe out, lift them up. So try and get a little bit of tension in your arms, so you're kind of really pressing them and resisting as you rise back up. We'll do that once more, and then lift your arms level with your shoulders. Now this time, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to round forward a little bit. So we're really rounding in your shoulders. And then as you come back, we're going to open up through your chest. So we'll pull back even further. So do that again. So rounding in a little bit and then opening up through your chest. Okay, do that again. So breathing in and then breathing out. Okay, we'll do that once more. And then move your arms back in. This time we're going to pull back. So you're going to pull the arms back. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades by your side. And then you're just going to reach the arms forward and away. So we're pulling them in. And then we're kind of pushing away from us. So really, again, with some tension. Good, and tightness. Excellent. Now we're going to do one of each of these. So we'll pull the arms back, reach it away. And then as you breathe out, open up through your chest. And then round back in again. So do that again. So breathing out, pull the arms away. Breathing in, stretch them out. Breathing out, move the arms back, open the chest, and then bring it back in. Okay, we'll do that once more. So pull back. Good, reach away, pull it out, and bring it back in. Okay, we'll release the arms down. Now from here, we're going to take a little squat. So feet hip distance apart, belly pulled in, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just squat down and then press back up through your feet. So the weight back in the heels, the chest lifted, just a nice easy squat position. Try not to lock the knees out too much as you rise up. Now we're going to add on a little double pulse. So when you come down, we're just going to go pulse, pulse, and then press back up. Do that again. So pulse, pulse, and lift back up. We'll do that a couple more times. We are going to add on to this as well. So we're going to add on a knee lift. We'll do it next time. So take it down first and then lift your right knee as you come up. Good. So we'll do that again. So pulse, pulse, left knee lifts. Do that again. So take it down and right knee lifts up. Good. So we'll keep that going. So just a nice, easy movement through the leg. And again, if you find it hard to lift the leg too high, you can always keep it a little bit lower. We'll do that twice more. And then on the next one, we're going to lift your right leg up. We're going to hold it up here. So you could take your hands behind the back of your thigh if you want, or you could just stretch your arms out. We're going to extend the leg quite slowly. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, just extend the leg forwards. Breathe in and slowly rebend the leg. So do that again. So breathing out, extend. Breathing into bend. Okay, we'll do that twice more. So again, take your time. And breathing in. And last time, we're going to keep the leg extended forward. And this time, we're going to flex your foot and point your toes. So flex and point. Okay, two more. And last one. Well done. Release down. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, we'll do that again. We'll come in just for the squat first. So feet hip distance, belly in. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, squat down and then press back up again. So again, just that nice easy squat. Weight back in the heels, chest lifted. We'll add on the double pulse. So take it down. Just pulse, pulse, and press away. So again, just a nice, easy movement. Good. So we're going to add on the knee. So we'll lift the right knee first again. So right knee lifts. And then take it down and left knee lifts. So we'll do that again. So just side to side. Keep your weight pretty even in the middle of the squat. and then lifting up, balancing on one leg. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And then we'll hold up through your left leg this time when you come up. So again, maybe take it behind or maybe reach the arms out. So when you're ready, nice and slowly, breathing out, extend the leg. Breathing into bend it. And again, so take it out. And then in, nice and controlled. Good, 2 more. And in, and last one. So we'll hold the leg out. Again, flex your foot and point your toes. Pull it back, push it away. Good. Last one. And right up. Release that. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, we're going to widen your feet now. So take your feet wider, toes facing forwards. And then we're going to move over to the right. So you just slide over towards the right side, just that little stretch through the inner thigh on that left side. When you're ready, move over, take it to the left side. So just floating over to the other side. We're going to move for 3 and then we're going to hold. So when you're ready, take it over for 1, 2, 3 and hold. Do that again, so side to side for 3 and then that little hold. Good, do that again, so side and then hold. Good, we'll do 1 more and hold. So we'll stay at this left side, so stay here, maybe take your hand down, so you could take 1 or both. You could go a little bit lower, but just see how it feels, just stretching in the inner thighs, belly pulled in. When you're ready, we're going to move to the center. So when you come in, you might want to bend your knees. You can put your hands on your legs, or you could straighten your legs and maybe let the hands either hang down or keep your hands to the ground. So again, the weight moves forwards a little bit towards the balls of your feet and the belly pulls in. Okay, we're going to come back up. So bend your knees a little maybe and roll all the way back up towards the top. So we'll do that again. We'll go over to the left, so just holding here. And then take it over to the right and just hold here. So we'll move side to side again. So when you're ready for 3, 2, 1 and hold. Do that again, so side to side and that little hold. Okay, we'll do this twice more. And hold, and last one. So we're going to stay over towards the right side this time, or the other side, so whichever one you did before. Again, hands down, maybe 1 or both. And again, just start to feel that little stretch through the inner thigh. So we'll move to the middle, take your time, bend your knees, maybe straighten the legs, maybe the hands go down, just whatever feels right. Okay, when you're ready, we'll move back up. So again, bend your knees, start to roll all the way back up to the top. And we'll just step the feet in. So from there, we're going to have a little seat, so you can sit down. You can bring your legs in front, first of all, if you want to. So we're just going to move a little bit through your legs and through your feet. So we're going to sit up onto your sit bones. I'm going to move side to side, first of all. So really tall, so shoulders over hips, and then stretch your arms out to the side. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, right hand down, left arm reaching up and over. Breathe into the middle, and then moving the other way. Again, just a nice, easy side to side with the hips down, so we're not lifting them up to get further, but just stretching through the side of your body. Okay, well done. Okay, we'll do 1 more on either side. And last one. Okay, so come back to the center, and we'll just start to work through your feet and legs. So we're going to pull the toes back and then press the feet away. So do that again. So pull the toes back and press them away. So really stretching through the front part of your feet as you do that. Okay, now pull the toes back, hold them back, and then curl the toes under, and then pull the toes back. So curl them under. So we're trying to isolate. So a lot of the time in Pilates, we want to just work one little thing and not affect anything else. And then hold there and spread your toes, and then release them. And again, sometimes in Pilates, we want certain muscles to work, and we have to use our mind to do that. Okay, we'll do 1 more. From there, we'll start to move the feet and the legs. So you're going to still keep upright, and we're going to move from the top of your thighs, but we're going to point the toes, big toes towards one another, and then you're going to press them away, so as if you were doing that point and flex. Move them out to the side and bring them back in. So we take them down, around, and back in. And as you do that, start to feel the legs rotating in their sockets a little bit as well. When you're ready, change direction. So go the other way, Again, let the legs move, but keep the rest of your body as still as you can as you move through your legs. Well done. Okay, from there, you can just give your legs a little shake. And we are going to be rolling back onto your mats now, so I'm going to turn around just so that you can see that, and you need to be, so you're able to roll back onto your mats. We're still having the legs out in front, so straight legs out in front of us, and we're still sitting upright onto your sit bones. So we're going to reach the hands forwards, and I'm going to do a little bit of movement, which we've done already, so that pulling back with the arms, but then we're going to move over in a spine stretch forward. So you're going to imagine that there's a big roll of foam under your belly, and when we go up and over. So you're reaching past rather than trying to get down towards your feet in any way. And when you're ready, stretch your arms out, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just draw the arms back first. So really squeeze them as far back as you can, squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe in, reach the arms forward, and then as you breathe out, we're coming up and over. So lift your chest a little bit and reach forwards. Breathing in, come back up. As you breathe out, squeezing back through the arms, pull the shoulder blades together. Breathing in, reach forwards. Breathing out, scoop up and over. So you're trying to create kind of space in your belly as you're doing that. So do that again. So pulling back, reaching forwards. Breathing out, lift up and over. So start to feel your spine stretching forwards. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Okay, we're going to do that twice more, so take your time. Again, start to work through at your pace. So think about your breath and start to move through it using the whole of your breath. Okay, we'll do one last time. Good, lift up. And move back. Now done. You can release your arms for a moment. Now this time, instead of moving forwards, we're going to roll back. Okay, so again, you're just going to work to where you can. If you do want to, and you can, you're going to roll all the way down onto your mat. We'll change the breathing a little bit for that when we get there. But sit up onto your sit bones, reach your arms forward, so nice tall spine. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull the arms back first, and then reach your arms away. As you breathe out, go back with a flat back first. So we keep the back flat, then we start to tilt and roll down just a little bit. Breathing in, come all the way back up. So as you breathe out, pull your arms back. As you breathe in, reach them away. As you breathe out, that flat back, starting to curl and roll back. Maybe you go a little bit further. So the next time, we'll try and go all the way down, and we'll try and use that breathing to help us. So we'll change it a little. So breathing out, pull the arms back. Breathing in, reach forward. As you breathe out, flat back, and then roll all the way down. So we're going to add in an in-breath at the bottom. And then we're going to breathe out to come back up. Okay, breathe in, hold here. Breathing out, pull the arms back. Breathing in, reach them away. As you breathe out, go back, flat back. Start to roll down. So again, if you don't want to go all the way down, don't go all the way down. Just take it to where you can. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift back up. Well done. Okay, do that again. So breathing in here. Breathing out, pull the arms back. Breathing in, reach forward. As you breathe out, flat back, start to roll, take your time. Breathe in, breathing out to come back up. Well done. We'll do that one more time. So when you're ready, breathing in. As you breathe out, pull back. Good. Breathing in, reach. As you breathe out, flat back, start to roll, curl down. Take your time. Breathe in, breathe out to come back up. Well done, very nice. Release your arms. Okay, give yourself a little roll. So from there, we're going to start to go down onto the mat. So if you wanted to, you could just use your hands, or maybe you just stretch your arms forward and do one more of these little roll backs. So that flat back first, roll down, take your time, and you can release when you get to the bottom. So once you get there, we're going to bend your knees first of all. So you're going to have your feet flat onto the floor, heels quite close in, and start to move into a neutral spine. So you can lengthen your spine, you can move a little bit through that tilt and arch, but coming into that flat back position. Once you have that, lift your pelvic floor, draw your belly in. We're just going to start with a little chest lift. So you're going to take your hands behind the back of your head, elbows back, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just lifting up through your chest. Breathing in to lower back down. So breathing out to lift up, breathing in to lower. So the elbows stay back a little bit and the chin is away from your chest. And maybe you leave a little hover. So when you come back down, rather than taking the head all the way down, maybe you just leave a little gap there and then rise back up again. But just see how that feels. If you want to release down at any point, then you can. Now from here, we're going to move side to side. So we're still coming up, but then we're going to move over towards the right thigh a little bit. Breathing in, lower back down. Maybe keep that little hover. Breathing out, come up and over towards the other side. Breathing in, back to center. So just take your time, again, leaving a little lift off the ground or lowering all the way down. It is up to you. Try and keep your hips still. Try and keep your feet facing forwards and the knees don't move either. So keeping the thighs really still as we move side to side. Well done. Okay, we'll do 2 more of these. And last one. Excellent. You can release the upper body, relax your arms. Now, still in neutral spine, we'll take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to extend your right leg along the ground. So it's not really touching the ground, it's a little bit hovered. Breathe in, bring it back in, and as you breathe out, change legs. As you do this, you could use your hands just on your hip bones, just to make sure that you're not moving at all through the hips, but you're keeping them fairly steady. Good, so breathing out and breathing in. Okay, we'll do 2 more of these. Now the next time you have your right leg extended, you're going to keep it extended out, so it's slightly lifted off the ground. You're still keeping the hips steady. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lift the leg so it's level with your bent knee, and breathe in to lower it back down. And if you want to, you can point your toes to lift up, and you can flex your foot to lower, but it's up to you. But try and keep that kind of constant movement so you're lifting just to your knee, and you're lowering just above the ground. So it's important that we kind of have that spatial awareness to know where we are in space. Now, if you want to, we'll take the hands behind the back of your head again. And then as you breathe out, you're going to lift the upper body as you lift your leg up, breathing in to lower it down. So breathing out to lift up, breathing in to lower. So again, the speed is entirely up to you. So if you want to go faster and your breath is a little bit faster, then you can do that. Try and match the breath with the movement. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And last one. Well done. You can release that leg down, bend it in. We'll change sides, so we'll extend through the left leg again, a little bit lifted off the ground, really long leg, keeping that neutral spine. Start with the leg only, so lift it up to level with your knee, lower it down to the ground. Maybe point your toes and then flex your foot. Just see how it feels. Get that sense of where you should be in space. And keep the hips still. And then if you want, hands behind the back of the head again. As you breathe out, lift the upper body up. And as you breathe in, lower it back down. So we're starting to use that exhale through the mouth. So you've got really quite forceful breath when you're doing that lift. And you're lifting the upper body at the same time. So it's still smooth, but the breath is kind of long and forceful, rather than a short puffy breath. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And last one. Well done. Slowly release that leg back down, bring your knees in. Now this time we're going to extend your legs along the ground, and we're going to be lifting one leg up. So if you do that and you feel it's too much, then always bend the other leg. You can always have one foot on the ground. See how it feels. So we'll extend both legs along the ground. Now again, still try and make sure you're in this neutral spine. Lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in. You can have your arms down by your side. Now we're just going to work the right leg here. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, lift your right leg up. Breathing in, lower it down. So you can still point your toes and flex your foot if you want to. It's up to you. So now you have more space. Okay, so you can move bigger. Again, just see how it feels. And then we'll take the hands behind the back of your head, and we'll start to lift the upper body. So breathing out and breathing in. And again, if it doesn't feel right to you, then please feel free to bend your left leg like you did before. If you're okay working with that leg straight, then do that. Now we'll do 2 more. And then before we do the next bit, we're going to lower your upper body. Now we're going to take that same right leg, but we're going to take a little rotation. So the leg moves up, but then it moves over towards the left without lifting your hip too much off the ground, and then bring it back in. So it goes up and over towards that left side, back in. So it goes up and over and back in. Now we're going to add a twist. You're going to take your hands behind the back of your head. Now the twist goes to the right. So when you're ready, as you breathe out, we take the leg over towards the left, but you rotate towards the right side and then breathe in, bring it back down. So breathing out and breathing in. So your leg is moving over towards the left. Your body is moving over towards the right. So breathing out and breathing in. Breathing out and in. Well done. We'll do 2 more. And last one. And well done. Slowly release. You can bend your knees, draw your knees in towards your chest. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So when you're ready, we'll have your feet on the ground and then we'll start to extend the legs out. So still making sure you're in neutral spine, lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in. So the left leg is going to lift the more. So as you breathe out, lift it up. As you breathe in, lower it down. So just exploring the space that you're taking up. Interlink your fingers behind the back of your head, maybe lift the upper body as you lift the leg. So we're lifting the leg straight up towards the center to begin. So breathing out and breathing in. Okay, well done. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And last one. Excellent. So we'll do the leg first. So again, the left leg moves up, but then it goes over towards the right a little bit. And then back down and in. So try and smooth it out so it's not kind of up and then out and down and in, but it's smooth. So it goes over to the side at the same time as you're kind of lifting the leg up. And you might hover your foot a little off the ground as it comes down. See how that goes? Hands behind the back of your head. So we're going to move towards the right side, so taking it over and then back down. So we're moving to the left, I should say. So we're going to the left, and your left leg is moving to the right. It's kind of like a little twisty thing that we're taking. Yeah, well done, very nice. Okay, we'll do a couple more. And last 2. And last one. Well done. Slowly release. Bend your knees, draw your knees in towards your chest. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do a little bit through your opposite arm and leg now. So we're going to bring your feet flat onto the floor. We'll start coming into our tabletop position. So maybe just make sure you're in neutral spine first. Lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in. As you breathe out, we'll lift one knee up. And then as your next out breath, lift through the other knee. So you've got your knees over your hips, that straight line out towards your foot. So we'll start lengthening the legs. So first of all, if you want to keep it bent, as you breathe out, we're just going to take your right foot down towards the ground. Breathing in, bring it back up. Breathing out, change legs. Breathing in, bring it back up. If you want to stay with that, that's fine. If you want to move it further away, maybe keeping your legs slightly bent still. Or if you can manage, fully straighten the leg, take it all the way away and down to the ground, and then pull it back in. So breathing out, breathing in. Good, well done. Now, from there, we're going to add the arms. So we'll stretch the arms up above your shoulders, palms facing in, the shoulders relax onto the ground here. So as your right leg moves away, the left arm moves back. Nothing else moves. Breathing in, bring everything back to the middle. And then as you breathe out, take that left leg away. Breathing in. Again, you can always keep it with the bent leg, so just work when it feels right to you. Remember, every time we'll have one arm up towards the ceiling, so that doesn't change. Okay, so the arm changes, but the fact that it's up towards the ceiling doesn't. Okay, and extending through that opposite arm to leg. Very nice, well done. Okay, we're going to do a couple more of these. So again, just take your time. Start to feel like you're really lengthening. So from your fingers all the way down to your toes, get really long. Okay, very nice. And we're stretching through the body as we do that. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And last one. Well done. Okay, you can release down, draw your knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a little roll. Now we're going to do one more of these, but we're going to do it kind of out and in rather than forwards and back. So again, have your feet flat onto the ground. Make sure you're in this neutral spine. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, we'll lift one knee up and then lift the other knee up. So this time I'm going to out to the side. You could do this one with your feet on the ground, so if it feels too much, then definitely take them down. So as you breathe out this time, your right leg is going to move out to the side a little bit. And as you breathe in, we're going to squeeze it back in. So we're really controlling it. We're trying not to move big so we don't move the hips, but we're moving the leg out to the side, back to the center, then left leg out and back to the center. Good, well done. Now from there, we'll lift the arms up. So again, same thing, relax your shoulders, stretch your fingertips. So as your right leg goes out, the left arm moves out the other way. Breathe into the center and then change it. Good. Do that again. So again, keep yourself as steady as you can and centered on the mat. So try not to move too much through the body, but just moving the legs and challenging the muscles in your body. So again, take it out and back in. And you can widen that arm as much as you need to, but just think about the leg and make sure that you're not moving the hips. So sometimes if you force the leg further, the hips will start to move. Good. Okay, we'll do one more on either side. Take your time. And when you're ready, slowly release, bring your knees back down and in. Okay, before we do another move there, we're going to take a little bridge. So we'll start with your feet on the ground again. Have your feet hip distance. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we'll tilt the pelvis forward and up. And then we'll start to peel and lift up. So again, you can just maybe lift a little bit to start and then breathe in, lower back down again. So we'll add on a breath. So breathing in at the bottom. As you breathe out, tilt your pelvis, start to peel and curl all the way up towards the top. Breathing in at the top, breathing in, lower back down again. Breathing out, I should say. Okay, breathing in at the bottom, breathing out to move. So we move on the out breath, basically, and then we're holding on the in breath at the top, and then again at the bottom. So trying to just move through that bridge, lifting up and down one vertebrae at a time. So really start to feel the connection of your spine against the mat as you move down and as you move up. Keep your feet pressing down, keep your legs engaged, so we're not letting the legs just drop out. And we're matching our movement to our breath. And we're going to add on a little bit here. So when you're ready, on your next bridge, you're going to hold it at the top of the bridge. And again, if you want to just keep on the moving bridge, then that would be fine. And when we come up to the top, you've got an option here, because we're going to lift your hips up. So you could do it with both feet on the ground, and we're just lifting up and down and down. Okay, if you want a little bit more, we're going to lift up through your right leg. So we have the right leg straight. And again, we're going to lift up for 2 and down for 2. So when you're ready, pushing up, and then lower back down. So really squeeze the glutes on the left side. Really push down through your foot on that left side. Keep your right leg long and straight as you push up. Okay, we'll do 2 more. And last one. And well done. Slowly release your leg down. And then slowly and carefully lower your hips all the way down towards the ground. So we're going to do that on the other side. Again, if you want to, you can keep both feet on the ground. And you could even do this, but with your hips on the ground and lift them up and lower them all the way down. So when you're ready, we'll come back up, deep breath in. As you breathe out, tilt your pelvis, start to peel and to curl all the way up. So if you're keeping your feet on the ground, just lift your hips and lower them. Otherwise, extend and lengthen through that left leg. Breathing in. As you breathe out, lift up and up. Breathing in to lower. So we don't lower the hips past where we've lifted them to, but we're just lowering them to the top of the bridge position. Good. And really, again, squeeze through the glutes on that right side. It would really help you. Do 2 more. And last one. And well done. Slowly release your foot down and then very slowly roll all the way back down. Okay, when you're ready, we'll draw your knees in towards your chest and we take a little roll side to side. Just any movements that feel right. So we're going to come in, we're going to do a single straight leg stretch today. So again, just work where you can and bend your knees if you need to. So we'll come back to our neutral spine, feet on the ground, lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in. As you breathe out, lift one knee up and then lift through the other knee. So keep your knees over your hips. And then we'll extend the legs. So as you breathe out with one leg and then lift the other one. So we're going to start with the hands in the back of your thighs. So if that's enough for you and you keep the upper body down, then do that. Otherwise, breathe out, lift your upper body, move your hands up the calf or maybe towards the ankle to see how that feels. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering down through the leg you're not holding. Breathe in there, and then as you breathe out, just change legs. So breathing in, and then as you breathe out, change legs. We're going to keep that going. Again, if you want to work a little bit more than that, you can change on your in breath and again on your out breath. So breathing in, breathing out. If you want a little bit more, that short puffy breath, tapping the back of your leg. Good, well done. Okay, we'll keep that going. So again, keep your body nice and centered on the mat. Bend your knees if you need to. Good, doing really well. Excellent. And last set. And last 4. Well done. Slowly release and relax. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Take a little roll from side to side. Excellent. Okay, we've got one more little variation of that just to finish. We're going to do a little kind of twisting variation of it. So you can just see how you get on with it. So we'll start with your feet on the ground again, just making sure you're in neutral spine. Lift the pelvic or draw the belly in. As you breathe out, we'll lift your legs back up to that tabletop position. As you breathe out, we'll straighten the legs once more. So we're going to do that little leg stretch, but we're going to take the hands behind the back of your head, interlink your fingers. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, your right leg moves down and you rotate over towards the left thigh, breathing into the center. And as you breathe out, we take it the other way, breathing into the center. So breathing out, breathing in. Now again, you could stay with that if you want to. If you want to, you can make it a little bit quicker. Again, just work where you can. And you can always bend your knees. That would work as well. So work where you can. Have a little rest whenever you need to. Okay, well done. Okay, we'll do a few more. And last 2. And last one. And well done. Slowly release and relax. Draw your knees in. Well done. Okay, from there, we're going to roll over onto your side. So I'm going to roll over to my right side, but just if you can do that, do that. If you can't, then don't worry about it. We're going to come up onto your forearm, which is going to be aligned with your shoulder. So shoulder over that elbow. Again, you're using this quite a lot, so keep it nice and strong and try not to sink into it. So remember we did that kind of dipping down and up. So keep lifted out of it. And you're going to stretch your legs down along the side of your mat. So your legs in a really straight line here. Your top hand can be on the ground or you can lift it up. Now there are 2 options here. So the first one, you're going to lift the legs up, both of them together. So the legs come up, you kind of move back onto your hip a little bit, and then we squeeze the legs, and you have to really work to get yourself back into that straight line again. So you're coming all the way onto your side. If that is too much, then you could just do the top leg and pull it back. So just see how it feels. Okay, so deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring it round and lift, and then lower back down. So we bring it round. You can bring your feet up a little bit higher if you want to, but really work on pulling yourself all the way back round into that long position. So push, push, pull, pull. Good. Okay, we'll not do too many. So we'll do 2 more. They're quite tough. Good. And last one. And well done. Okay, slowly. From there, just sit up. So we're coming to a sitting position. As you do that, if you have your legs out long in front of you, have your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing towards your hips and quite narrow with your arms, so we don't want them super wide. We're working through the tricep back of the arm. So when you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're just going to bend through your elbows a little bit and then press yourself back up. So bending into your elbows, good, push yourself back up. Now, if you want to, we're going to add on a little. So you're going to bend into your elbows. As you come back up, you're going to lift through your right leg. So we bend back, push back up, and then lift your right leg up. Do that again, so bend. So as you're coming up, start to lift the leg. Good, so bend back, lift your right leg up. Do 2 more, so bend and lift up. And one more time, and lift back up. Well done. Okay, you can sit up, give your arms a little shake. So we'll come over, we'll do that on the other side. So if you swing your feet all the way around, again, when you come down, coming onto that forearm, so you've got your shoulder over your elbow. You're going to straighten your legs, so a nice straight line down from your hips. You're lifting through your side body and you're pushing up and out of your shoulder. Top hand can be down or take it behind the back of your head. So when you're ready, breathing out, so both legs can lift, and then squeeze and pull it all the way back round. Or maybe just that top leg lifts, and then pull it all the way back in. But just work where you can, so lift, and draw yourself around. So we're working quite a lot through the obliques here, so through the side of your waist. Good, so lift, excellent, well done. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Again, just work where you can. Well done. And one more time. And pulling it back. Excellent. Okay, from there, push yourself up. Come into that sitting position again. So the legs are in front. To make this easier, you could bend your knees and have your feet flat on the ground so you can see how that feels as well. So we'll have the hands behind us. Again, work on keeping your arms quite narrow. So have the palms down. So it doesn't matter how far you go back, but you really want to squeeze into the arms. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, just bend back a little bit and then press yourself back up again. So just bending back, see how it feels. Keep the elbows squeezing towards one another, so we don't want them kind of going out to the sides. Okay, now this time if you want to add the leg, so we'll go back first. As you come up, that left leg lifts. Okay, so bending back into it. As you push up, left leg lifts. Good. Again, just do what you can. You don't have to do the leg lift. You just keep on that push up. Well done. And 2 more. Push up. And last one. And well done. Okay, you can release there. Relax. Maybe give your arms a little shake off. Okay, from there we're going to move to an all fours position. So if you start to make your way around onto your hands and onto your knees. So when you come in, we'll spread the hands under your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to do a few of these kitten moves, so these tiny little moves through your hips and your back. So deep breath in, as you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, draw your belly in, and then as you breathe in, we're going to drop the belly and arch your back. So breathing out, tuck the tailbone under, breathing in, arch your back. So trying to keep the movement very low in your hips, so without moving the ribs or the upper back or the head. They start to move into a neutral spine. So we're moving forwards and back, making it smaller and smaller, and we end up in the middle. We're going to lift the pelvic floor, we're going to draw the belly in. Now we're going to take your right leg and we're going to extend it behind you. So just extending that leg all the way back. Good, when you're ready, we're going to draw that knee in towards your chest. So we're going to pull it in towards your chest, and then we're going to step the foot up towards the top of your mat. So stepping that foot through, we're going to have the hands either side, maybe slide your back leg back a little bit, but just see how that feels. And then using your belly, start to lift through your upper body. And when you get there, push your hands down by your side. So we're going to work the upper body and we're going to work through your core, but you really need strong arms. So it's like the 100 arms, really strong, like we did at the beginning. So when you're ready, breathing out, we're going to lift the arms up, level with your shoulders. And then breathing in, we're going to press them back down again. So keeping your upper body lifted as you do that. So do that again. So lift the arms up and then lower them back down. Okay, so really resisting both on the way up and then on the way down, we'll be pressing them. Now we're going to add on to this. So we're going to lift the arms up. This time you're going to reach back with your right arm. So you're just going to twist round. Bring it back in and then lower your arms back down. So we'll do that again. So breathing out, lift up, extend back to your right arm, bring it back in, and then press the arms back down again. We'll do that twice more, so lift up. Good, pull back with that right arm, rotate your body as well, and then move back in and lower it down. Do one more, so lift up. Good, reach back, bring it back in, and lower down. Well done. Okay, from there, hands to the mat. We'll tuck the toes under on the back leg, lift your back knee, and then step back to a plank position. When you get back there, we're just going to hold this plank, but with the option of dropping your knees down. So we're going to lower the knees without touching the ground, and then we're going to lift them back up. So we lower the knees, push back up. Now, if you find that hard, then you can take both knees down and just extend one leg back, and then extend the other leg. But just see how that feels. We'll just do two more. And last one. Well done. And then from there, walk your knees in a little and take a little rest. You can have a little child's pose. So just relax here, maybe drop your head down. Okay, when you're ready, we'll move back up. So again, just coming up onto your hands and onto your knees. We'll spread the hands, have the knees underneath your hips, move through that little kittens again. So start to tilt your pelvis and arch your back a little bit. Come back into that neutral spine position. So draw the belly up and in. And as you breathe out, extend your left leg behind you, so nice and straight. Good. Now draw that knee all the way in towards your chest, so hug it in. And then step that left foot up towards the top of your mat. So again, positioning your hands either side, maybe sliding back a little bit in your right leg. So knee over the ankle on the front knee. When you're ready, start to lift through your upper body. So when you get there, stretch your hands down by your sides, a nice long position. The chest is lifted and the belly is in and the hips are dropping down. When you're ready, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lift the arms up and then press the arms back down. So imagine there's some resistance there and you're having to really work hard through the arms. You're stretching through your fingertips. You're keeping everything else still and you're letting the hips drop down. So we'll add on, so when you're ready, breathe out, lift up, and then stretch back with your left arm. So open up a little bit more. Pull it back round, and then press down with both hands again. Do that again. So breathing out, lift up. Good, squeeze and take it round, so rotate your body a little bit. Bring it back in, and press them back down. So we'll do that twice more, so lift up. Good, that little rotation round. Bring it back in. And lower down. And one last time, so lift, good, rotate, bring it in, and lower down. Well done. Okay, take your hands down. Again, tuck your toes under, lift through your back knee, step back to plank. So again, when you get to plank, you should definitely lower your knees down, maybe you hold here for a moment. And then if you want to, start to lower your knees again and lift them back up. So again, just see how it feels. Again, if it's too much, knees down, and just extend through one leg and extend through the other leg. But just see how all of that goes. Okay, two more. And last one. Done. Okay, we'll hold in this plank if you can. We're going to lower all the way to the ground. So knees down first if you'd like, or just bend your elbows, lower yourself down. Well done. Okay, you can relax the moment when you get there. Bring your arms round, drop your head down. Separate your feet hip distance apart. So the pubic bone is down, the belly button is lifting. As you breathe out, we're going to lift one long straight leg up. As you breathe in, lower it back down. And we're just changing sides. So maybe keeping a little hover so your foot doesn't go all the way to the ground again. But just see how that feels, how it goes. Okay, so just lift and lower. Well done. Okay, we'll do two more. And last one. You can relax down with your legs. We're going to work through the shoulders today and the upper body. So we're going to take your arms out to a T shape, so straight out from your shoulders. If that is too much for you, you can always bend the arms. So please feel free to do that at any point. You can bend them. Otherwise, we'll keep the arms out. Now, the other option is to keep your upper body on the ground. So you could take your forehead and just drop it to the ground. if you can manage, I'm going to do this because you won't be able to hear me if I take my forehead down. I'm going to lift my chest up off the ground a little bit before I start. So I'm going to stretch the fingers out. Now we're moving the arms. So you're going to take a deep breath in, you're going to lower the arms down, and then breathing out, you're going to lift them up. We're not touching the ground. So we're lifting the arms up, lowering them back down. Breathing out, breathing in. And again, if you want to bend your arms, if it feels too much for you, then definitely bend them. Okay, we're going to move the arms a little bit more. So the next time you breathe out, lift your arms up, hold them here. This time we're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to stretch your arms down by your sides. And as you breathe in, bring them back into that T shape. So do that again, so bend the arms and then bring it back in line. So we're just moving the arms nice and smoothly by your sides and then taking it out to the sides. Good, so we'll do two more. And last one. Well done. Release everything down. Bring your arms in and drop your head back down. So we've got one more little bit to do here. This time we're taking the arms from that T shape, but we're going to take them forwards. Again, your arms could be bent. So when you're ready, stretch your arms back out. Maybe lift your chest, maybe keep it down. And as you breathe out, lift the arms up. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, stretch the arms overhead. And then as you breathe in, back to that T shape. So breathing out overhead, T shape. Good, well done. Okay, we'll just do two more of these. Again, if it's too much, you can always have a rest before that. Last one. And release down. Well done. So now we're going to do one of each. So we're going to be taking the arms to that T shape, pulling them by our sides, back to the T shape, and then overhead, with the additional option of the legs lifting up off the ground. But again, if you don't want to do that, then you keep your legs on the ground. So we'll set it up first. So we'll stretch the arms out to that T. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, if you want to lift both legs up off the ground, so just extend them away. If you want to lift your upper body, breathe out, lift the upper body. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull the arms by your sides, breathing back to the center. And as you breathe out, move them overhead. So breathing in, that T shape, pull them back to the T shape and forwards. Okay, we'll do that twice more. So pull it back, T shape, pull it forwards and T. And last time, back, hit the T, forwards and T. Well done. Release and relax everything all the way back down. Well done. Okay, we'll give your upper body a little bit of a rest. We're going to work through the legs. So we're going to do that kind of double kick, the triple kick that we do. So we're going to start just by bending your right leg, bringing your heel towards your bottom, and then releasing it away. Now flex your foot as you do that. So pull it in. Next time you do it, point your toes. So again, bend the leg in, and we're alternating legs, right leg, and then left leg. We'll do that again. So flex your foot, right heel in, flex your foot, left heel in, and then point your toes. So right heel in, point your toes, left heel in. Now this time with a double pulse. So when you bring your heel in, it's just pulse, pulse, push away. So pulse, pulse, push away. Now with the toes, pulse, pulse, push away, and pulse, pulse, push away. We'll do that again. So heel, heel, push away, heel, heel, push away. And then the toes, and then the toes. Now we're going to do the triple. So when you come in, it's heel, toes, heel, and away. So heel, point, heel, and away. Do that again. Heel, point, heel, and away. Heel, point, heel, and away. Do that twice more. So heel, good. Be quite forceful with the leg. Two more. And last one. Well done. Okay. We're going to come to our baby swans now. So we'll bring your arms round by your sides. Again, arms, forearms on the ground, spread your fingers. You look down towards your mat, again, that little imaginary marble, we're going to start to roll it away, lifting through your nose and your chin as you rise up. Breathing into lower back down again. So breathe out, press and roll away, shoulders down your back as you lift up. And you can continue with that. If you want a little bit more, remember, you can walk the hands further in, bring the hands under the shoulders, squeezing the elbows in, still rolling the marble, but maybe rising up a little bit more. Breathing into lower down. So breathing out, draw the shoulders back, lift your chest, release down. But just work to where it feels right to you. Good, well done. We'll do that twice more. So just take your time, elbows in, nice and smooth movement. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add on that little triple kick to the either baby swan or the swan. So you can choose which position you want to be in. So if it's the baby swan, then we just bring the arms down and then draw the shoulders back and lift up. We're going to do the movement from there. If you prefer to do the movement flat on the ground, then do that. You want to pull your hands in, you want to lift a little bit higher, then do it there. So when you're ready, we're going to bend it through your right legs. It's heel, toes, heel and away. Heel, toes, heel and away. Good. Heel and away. Good. Well done. Twice more. Heel and away. And last one. Left side. And well done. Release all the way down. Relax your arms. Drop your head down. Just breathe there. Well done. Okay, we've got one last little bit to do. We're going to do opposite arm to leg here. So again, separate your feet, pubic bone down, belly button lifts. Maybe stretch your arms overhead with the palms facing towards one another. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, lift your right leg and maybe lift your left hand. You can always keep your forehead down or you lift your chest a little bit as you lift your opposite arm to leg. Again, just see how it feels. Breathing out to lift up. Breathing in to lower back down. Now, if you want to make this a little bit harder, remember we can extend both the arms and the legs, and then we lift up to this elevated position, and then we do opposite arm to leg in that elevated position. Again, if it doesn't suit you to do that, then you're going to stay on the ground and then do it from there, with your forehead down or with the chest lifted. Well done. We'll keep that going. So last set. And last 4. And last one. Well done. Release and relax all the way down. Okay, from there, we're going to turn your head just towards the right side. And if you bend your knee on that side, you just kind of slide your knee along the ground. So keep your foot down. And then just relaxing just a little bit in your low back. Okay, we'll change sides to slide that leg back, turn your head, and then slide your other leg up. Well done, slowly release. And then we'll use your hands and we'll come up to an all fours position. So hands under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll do a few cat-cows as you come in, just stretch your back. So when you're ready, just drop your belly and lift your chest. And then round through your spine. Okay, we'll do 2 more of these. And then just when you're ready, make your way back into a more neutral position. So we're going to walk the hands back and we're going to have a little seat with your legs towards the front. So like we started with your legs long. So sit up onto your sit bones once more. Then from there, we're just going to move into a forward fold. So again, we're going to kind of move through it here. So just take your time, but sit forwards onto your sit bones. Deep breath in, reach both arms up. As you breathe out, we're going to move forward, but we're just going to kind of hover over your legs. Now breathe in, reach back up again. And we'll do that again. So breathing out, start to reach forward over your legs without trying to get down anywhere. Breathing in, come back up. Okay, we'll do that one more time. So breathing out, reaching forwards. And this time we will come down, so you can release your hands either onto your legs, your ankles, or your feet. Try and relax through your head and neck. Well done. Slowly and carefully rise back up. And we're going to widen your legs because we're going to do a little moving, wide leg forward fold. So we're going to widen your feet. Maybe bend your knees, up to you. Sit onto your sit bones. So again, your hands here can be on the ground and you're moving forwards, or you could reach your hands up so they're kind of more level with your shoulders. So we'll take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to move forwards a little bit. So just stretching forwards. Breathing in, we'll just hold there. And then as you breathe out, we'll start to move a little bit further forwards. Now, if you've gone to your full extent, then that's fine, just stay there. But if you can, on your out breath, start to move a little bit further forwards. Breathing in, just hold and relax it. Do that again, so breathing out, move forwards. And again, if you've reached your full extent, then stay there. We'll try that one more time, so breathing out. And then on the in breath, we'll just lower the hands down. So wherever you've got to, then that is fine. You're just going to hold there. Maybe relax your head, drop the shoulders down, breathe. Well done. Okay, we'll come back up. So slowly walk yourself back up again. And then from there, bring your legs in. Maybe give your legs a little shake. We're going to sit into a cross-legged position now. And if that's not suitable, you can just have your legs wide. Otherwise, cross your legs, sit upright. And we'll move into a little twist. So we're going to take your left hand on your right knee, right fingertips behind you. So just coming back into that little twisting action. When you're ready, on your inhale, slowly move to the middle. And then just take it round the other way. So again, just slowly ease into it. Now we'll move through it. So on the inhale, back into the middle. And as you breathe out, rotate round. So breathe into the center. And as you breathe out, rotate. Okay, do that once more. And then when you come to the right side, we're going to stay here. And we're going to take a little stretch. So leave your left hand where it is and reach your right hand all the way across towards that left knee. Now start to lean back a little bit. So round your back. Start to pull on your knees with your hands, but push away with your knees at the same time. So you get a nice stretch across the upper back of the shoulders. When you're ready, slowly release. We'll change sides. So we'll take that left hand onto the right hand onto the left knee, left fingertips behind. And then when you're ready, take your left hand all the way across to that right knee. So again, round back, pull with your hands, push with your knees. And then slowly release. You can relax your arms. Okay, we'll just stretch the neck to finish. So lower your chin towards your chest, just a little stretch to the back of your neck. When you're ready, lift the chin up, and then just lower your ear towards one side. Back into the center, we'll go the other way. To the center when you're ready. And we'll just roll your shoulders, just nice and easy towards the back. And then to the front. Okay, ladies, that's you. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Any questions at all, please just ask. I'll just stop this recording.